Hello! Welcome to Salty Smiles, a food show full of smiles. Who do you think is going to be helping us today for this holiday-themed episode? It's Salty! Hello, Salty! Welcome! The holidays are literally right around the corner. Thanksgiving's my favorite cooking holiday. We are starting off my Little Thanksgiving series with my personal favorite Thanksgiving side dish, Southern mac and cheese. Southern mac and cheese is the best mac and cheese. It's a vegetable in a lot of Southern restaurants or barbecue joints. Salty and I will be teaching y'all how to make my Southern mac and cheese. Let's dive into prep and we'll talk more about what makes a Southern mac and cheese. For Southern mac and cheese, of course, you're going to need macaroni noodles. The next thing is the cheese, and there are 3 components to consider. So today I'm using a cheddar. The cheddar is for flavor, and it has good melt. I am also using a raclette. Raclette is creamy and melty, and I am also using Gruyere, and that is flavor and melty. Bunch of flavor just from the cheeses. And we haven't even talked about the seasonings yet. I'm going to use half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and half a teaspoon of paprika. Now that we have our 3 seasonings aside, the last thing you're gonna need is some good hot sauce. Something in the realm of like Crystal, like I'm using today. This leads us into the milk. Use evaporated milk for your mac and cheese. It's a great product for mac and cheese. It's so creamy. I highly suggest using evaporated milk instead of milk and cream. Just try it out for me, please. Also, Southern mac and cheese, we're gonna use half a cup of sour cream. This is the last ingredient that I feel really makes a Southern mac and cheese, which are eggs. So we're gonna need 3 eggs. 3 is a common theme in this episode. 3 cheeses, 3 seasonings, 3 eggs, and of course, we're gonna need some butter. That wasn't much prep at all. Time to start cooking. Let's start by preheating our oven to 365 degrees. Now that my oven is preheating, let's boil our pasta. High heat. And salt your water. Okay, let's talk about our cheeses. We need at least 16 ounces of grated cheese just for our cheese sauce that's gonna go on, and then we're going to grate a little bit more to sprinkle throughout, which is significant of a Southern mac and cheese. There's always just cheese in the mac and cheese, not cheese sauce. And then there's a thick layer of cheese on top. So we need to grate 16 ounces and I'll say 4 more ounces, so 20 ounces of cheese. So I'm gonna start grating. How do I know if I have enough cheese? I'm gonna weigh it. So what did I say? I need like 20 ounces of cheese. We're gonna grate the cheese on the largest setting of a box grater. Look at all this cheese already. That's 10 ounces of cheddar right there. I'm good on the cheddar. Since I have 10 ounces of cheddar, I'll just do 5 ounces of, oh man, this is so good. I'll do 5 ounces of raclette, I'll do 5 ounces of Gruyere. And if you think, wow, Alan, these are fancy cheeses. That is correct. These are fancy cheeses. But you know what? It's the holidays. When else do you indulge? When else do you like take time to just like eat these crazy, luxurious foods, right? So do it once, do it right. You can save all your extra cheese bits for your charcuterie or make the best grilled oh, oven's ready, yes! Or make the best grilled cheese. Gruyere grates so nicely. Ooh. 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 And just like that, I have finished my cheese grating. We are going to boil the macaroni. What's the word? We're gonna boil the macaroni al dente, pretty al dente. Ooh, hot. Pasta's drained, and if you guys have noticed, I don't have my stove anymore because this pasta sauce is crazy. It's awesome, the best. So, we're gonna put the drained macaroni right back into the pot. The next thing we're gonna add is our butter. Since I've already established that we're doing things in 3s today, we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of butter. So 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna add the 3 tablespoons of butter right into the pot and stir the butter into the mac. There's a whip. Is the milk, the evaporated milk. And I'm not making a roux. I'm just pouring the evaporated milk straight onto the noodles. You have to make sure that it's still hot in the pot. Now here comes the fun part. The cheese! And all this cheese straight in. Look how easy this is. It's the best. It's the best mac and cheese. Let's add the seasonings and the sour cream. I'm gonna start with the hot sauce. Just need a few dashes. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to add the powdered seasonings and the sour cream. Macaroni in a pot. Macaroni in a... So now I'm going to add my 3 eggs. You want to make sure too that the macaroni is not too hot when you add your eggs, or you're gonna scramble your eggs, it's gonna be gross. Whisking like crazy, no flour, no roux, nothing like that. Okay, so finally it's time for the baking dish. So now you need to butter your baking dish. Oh my goodness. Half teaspoon of butter. I'm just spreading it all over the baking dish. Now that I have my buttered dish, I'm going to take half of my reserve cheese, dump that in, give this one more mix. I'm gonna dump all of this in here. Oh my lorsh. And now you'll want to make sure that you level out your mac and cheese. And now we're gonna take the remainder of our cheese and generously sprinkle it on top. The sun came out, so I guess the rest of this video is going to be with some bizarre lighting. Bake the mac and cheese for 30 minutes with the lid. The mac and cheese is in the oven now. It's going to bake for 20 minutes covered and then 10 minutes uncovered. Oh my gosh. So the mac and cheese has come out of the oven, but I'm gonna wait 10 minutes for this to cool down, and then we're going to dive in.
Perfect.
Ooh, boy. You see that? Whoa! The cheese is literally inside of every noodle. See that? That's what you're looking for with the Southern mac and cheese. You want these edges. And like, look at that macaroni in front. If you like this mac and cheese recipe, click up here for my Instapot mac and cheese. I really hope you guys try out this Southern mac and cheese, this Southern baked mac and cheese. If you make it for Thanksgiving, let me know. Send me a picture, drop it in the comments. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. Salty, we did it. We made the best Southern baked mac and cheese. It's dance party time! Thanks for watching Salty Smiles. You made it to the end. Good job. If you could do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button, don't forget to hit the bell icon. Me and everyone else at Salty Smiles would sure appreciate it. And until next time, stay smiling. Bye-bye. Southern mac and cheese.